We all remember the man who tried to sell the highly addictive death sticks to Obi-Wan Kenobi inside of a Coruscant bar in Attack of the Clones. But what happened to this man after Obi-Wan used a Jedi mind trick on him and told him to rethink his life? Did he actually rethink his life, or did he continue on as a well-known death stick dealer? I'm going to break down exactly what happened to Elan Sleazebaggano. Yes, that's his real name. After Attack of the Clones and the Clone Wars. Before we dive deep into it, hit that subscribe button to be notified when I release more Star Wars lore content. Only 31% of you who are watching are currently subscribed, so remember to hit the button if you do enjoy the video. Elan Sleazebaggano was a well-known slithemonger in the Coruscant Entertainment District. Slithemonger is the Star Wars word for someone who deals with things I can't say on video, but I'll put it on screen now. He was well known for going around the nightclubs of Coruscant and attempting to sell the extremely addictive substance called death sticks. In Attack of the Clones, this man attempted to sell Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi some of his famous death sticks, but Kenobi then used a mind trick on the man, telling him to go home and rethink his life. So what happened to Sleazebaggano after this? In canon, we only know a small amount of information about his life after he was told to leave by Obi-Wan. We do have confirmation that he did actually go straight home after Kenobi used the mind trick and did rethink his life. After this, he completely changed his life and stopped dealing death sticks in the nightclubs of Coruscant and instead set out to become a family man. Later in the Imperial era, Sleazebaggano ended up having a child of his own with a loving wife and even walked past Princess Leia and Admiral Holdo on Coruscant. Overall, his canon life was a shocking success after taking the advice of Obi-Wan. In Legends, there is much more to the story than canon. We know that Sleazebaggano obtained his supply of death sticks by stealing them from the University of Coruscant's medical department. He tried to sell some of his products to Jango Fett around 2 nights before his encounter with Kenobi, but Jango was not interested in anything he had to offer. Sleazebaggano became addicted to his own death sticks shortly before trying to sell them to Obi-Wan in the nightclub, but was able to avoid some of the harsher side effects of the product because he was a member of the Balasaur species, whose bodies were not as badly affected by products like death sticks. Just like in canon, after Obi-Wan used the mind trick on him, Sleazebaggano rushed back to his home and completely rethought his life. Shortly after, he managed to break free from his addiction to death sticks and swore that he would never be a slithemonger ever again. Unfortunately, only a short time after this point, he slipped back into his old criminal ways, beginning to sell illegal weapons and stolen goods. This then, of course, led him back into selling the finest death sticks in the galaxy that were 100% pure. Very unfortunate to see this man go right back to his old ways. About 3 years later, Elan Sleazebaggano helped Boba Fett on Coruscant, transporting him around to all of the illegal goods suppliers on the lower levels of the planet. Sleazebaggano eventually sold Boba a saber dart, which is the same type used in Attack of the Clones. Boba used this dart in an attempt to assassinate Mace Windu, but he failed in the attack, missing Windu's body. Now, the really awesome twist in his legend story is that he once again changed his ways after the Clone Wars ended. He finally stopped using and selling death sticks, swearing that he would help other people to stop becoming addicted to them. He even started handing out information sheets on the streets of Coruscant, warning people of the dangers of death sticks and other illegal substances. Unfortunately, as he was handing out these information sheets, he was knocked over by 2 Jedi who were running away from clone troopers after the events of Order 66. These Jedi again used another mind trick on him, telling him to rethink his life. Let's just hope he doesn't go back to his old ways where he is simply known as the Death Sticks guy. So that is exactly what happened to the Death Sticks guy after Attack of the Clones and the Clone Wars. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to comment down below if you feel bad for this man. Cheers guys, hope to see you in the next one.